There is no doubt about it. Babe Ruth was one of the best baseball players of all time. His career stats outstanding. Over 182 WAR, 2,800 plus hits, 714 home runs. But it was his 1927 season that stands out as one of the most remarkable in his career as a New York Yankee. In 1927, Ruth would score 158 runs, 192 hits, 60 home runs, including his 60th home run ball, as you see here. And of course, he had great teammates, but most of us were not around at that time to see Ruth in action. How would he do in the 2023 environment on whichever team that he may play for? Well, you're going to find out. We are going to colorize Babe Ruth. We are going to put him in 2023 because of OOTP 24. We can do that. Yes, Babe Ruth is stuck in the Matrix. He is going to play in the 2023 environment amongst some of the best players of today. 2023, Babe Ruth, welcome. We will find out if he can compare to Ohtani, Harper, Trout. Yes, Babe is up for the task. And if you enjoy this series and you want to play OOTP 24, download the game, use code LAPTOPPOUND24 and save 10% on your purchase. And watch the remainder of the series live on Twitch, where you can participate in the contest predicting how Ruth will do with each of the teams that he will play on. It is time. Let's get Babe in the Matrix. I hope you enjoyed the series. So Hound Biscuits, feel free to bet some Hound Biscuits there. As always, game one, we allow you to predict if Babe is going to hit a home run in his first game playing for his new team. So he will be hitting third behind Suzuki and Hernandez. Look at this lineup. If this is not a playoff lineup, I mean, Seattle was on the verge of making the playoffs without Babe and Ichiro. They better make the playoffs with these two guys. Suzuki, Hernandez, Ruth, Rodriguez, Colton Wong, Ty France, and Cal, JP, Suarez, and Logan Gilbert. Babe will be up against Aaron C. I dare not pronounce his name. So yeah, he could hit a dinger off this guy. For sure. All right, let's start the game up. Then we will do a random draw later for 5 standard packs, so stay tuned for that. So 10 packs from this contest and then 5 random draw towards the end of the show. All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Here is Ichiro's return to Seattle, his first at-bat. Ichiro Suzuki. Here it comes. That is grounded to first base. Even as fast as Ichiro is, he cannot beat that one out. Hernandez, next at the plate. Oh, going for the bunt, and it is going to be successful. Hernandez with the bunt hit. And the Hound Biscuit bets are in. 78,000 on the no, about 17,000 on the yes. Well, let's find out. Babe Ruth at the plate. Give you the full screen there. Comes the pitch, and a swing and a miss and a throwout. Strikeout, throwout for the Cleveland Guardians, and nothing for Ichiro and Babe in the first inning. All right, let's go ahead to the third inning. We go to bottom of 3. Number 7 hitter at the plate, Cal Rayleigh. Round out to first, one away, J.P. Crawford. He takes one looking, a strikeout. And Suarez at the plate. uh, Gorgo, you notice the well, congratulations on the NFL win. Congratulations. They did lose. Like I said, Gorgo, earlier, I don't own anything Mariners. So this is all I own that is from Seattle. Other than that, I could have held up a Starbucks cup the whole show and just represented that way. So congratulations on your Bengals. All right. Don't know what happened in the top of 4. Missed that. But Suzuki's up next inning anyway. Here he is, second at bat. By the way, good to see you, Gorgo. Oh, he's going to beat that one out. That is a slow roller to short, and Ichiro is on. Hernandez at the plate. It's 4-0 Cleveland. Seattle's just a team of, they get him by a nose. I don't know about that. We need the instant replay. I think Ichiro was in there. Oh, I guess it was a force out. Yeah. Okay, he was out. All right, Babe Ruth, second at bat, struck out in his first plate appearance. Here comes the pitch. It is outside and high, and Babe will take a walk as we head to the 6th inning. Bottom of 6. 4-0, 4-2 now for Cleveland. Babe is up. Looks like Ichiro got on last at bat. What did he do here? Ichiro had a stolen base. All right. So Ichiro is 2 for 3. What can the Babe do? His third at bat. Here comes the pitch. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and a grounder to second for the second out of the 6th inning. Okay, let's go on to the 7th. Still 4-2 Cleveland. Bottom of 7, 4-2. I think we can go to the next half inning. I don't think Babe will get up there. Top of 8, 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Suarez, Suzuki, Hernandez, and then Babe. All right, things got to get done here. If Seattle I swear that might be the quickest ball off the bat home run I've seen in this game. It didn't go very far, 367 feet. But did that fly off the bat? Whoa. Let's take a look at that replay. Again here. Boom. I'm in. Almost makes it to the I'm in level, which if you're a Seattle fan, educate us. What does that mean? I'm in. 4-3 game. I think I saw IBDB's avatar sitting out there in left field. All right, we have a new ball game. No one out. Ichiro up, 2 for 3 on the day. Need to get him on base. Again, a slow roller. He's got the speed, and he beats it out. This is a team of singles. Hernandez at the plate. No one out. Is Ichiro going to try and steal a base? Nope. It is a strikeout. Okay, Babe. It's not a walk-off, but it's close enough. Down by 1. Ichiro on first. Babe at the plate. Strikeout. Walk. Ground out. We're due for a hit. Here comes the pitch. It is low, and Babe will take his second walk of the game. Okay, that's going to leave it up to Julio. Ooh, swings at a pitch low, could be costly. It is. That is a double play as the Mariners get one on the home run by Suarez. We go to the bottom of 9 in Babe's debut. It's pretty much impossible. Unless they tie it up and they go into extra innings, Babe will not see another plate appearance. One away, Clase in for the save. 2 away, 2 up, 2 down, up to the Seattle catcher to keep things going. And he swings at one low and outside. The Cleveland Guardians take game 1 of Babe Ruth's career in Seattle by a 4-3 score. Cleveland pitcher player of the game, Ichiro, goes 3 for 4 with a stolen base. And Babe Ruth goes 0 for 2 with 2 walks. All right. Well, good for Ichiro. Maybe Ichiro is going to get MVP. Maybe. Okay, let me stay on the Seattle side. Let's go to the end of April. So Jeff Steelflex, you're a big Ichiro fan. IBDB, I don't know if you're still in the chat. You're a big fan as well of Ichiro. What do you think the most of with Ichiro? Speed, defense, at bats, running, hits, personality, community, community involvement. What's the major characteristic? If you had to describe Ichiro to someone else, you can only pick one. Because for Babe, it's power. Babe, it's home run. That's what I think of with Babe. Cannon arm, that's a good one. Yeah, cannon arm. Contact City by Coach Ruffy. The first step out of the box. Yeah, well, I mean, we have 3 different answers from 3 different people. There's not one defining thing for Ichiro. All right, after April, let's check out our players. Babe Ruth currently has 6 home runs on pace for 35. So the 5 of you that chose 30 to 39, you're in good shape. So 6 home runs on the in the month of April. And for Ichiro, how's he doing? He's only hitting 404. That's it, 404. Back in real life, the 2004 version hit 372, the best of his career. Only had 36 stolen bases, caught 11 times, but hey, he was aging then. He was 31 years old. Look at his batting log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 game hitting streak. If it wasn't for this goose egg, he has hits in every single game but one in April. Amazing. You guys made the right choice. 4 for 5 against Cleveland. Wow. That one goose egg going 0 for 5, and they won 8-1. That's even crazier. 0 for 5 with an 8-1 victory. Babe Ruth player of the game. 4 for 5. 4 RBIs. That's crazy. That absolutely is crazy that he's hit in every single game except that one. Whew. All right, let's go to the end of May. Seattle currently 3 games out of the AL West. Texas leading the way. Houston now in second place. So it looks like it's Texas, Seattle, Houston, Oakland's up there. Only the Angels with Ohtani and Trout have kind of fallen off. Jays and Rays, Twins and Guardians, Braves, Pirates, and Padres all leading their divisions. All right, I don't see any Babe Ruth on the left-hand side. Don't see any Ichiro. You know, it's funny. Austin Hayes has a 17-game hitting streak. Ichiro's not in the top 3 because of that one game. He would have crushed it. I wonder how many more games he's had a hit. All right, here we are at the end of May. Let's check out the standings first of all, as the Seattle Mariners currently are in. Where are they? Seattle. 5.5 out, 500 record, just back of the Angels, and the Texas Rangers are having a season, 33-22. Tampa Bay, 38-20. They got out of the gates really quick again. Braves, Padres, and Pirates in the West. Players. Babe has the little hot streak. He's got 17 home runs, guys. 17. He's on pace for 49 now. So sorry for those of you that predicted 30-39. It's moved up a notch for Babe. 2 home runs against the Yankees. 338 average, 3.9 WAR, 46 RBIs, 68 hits, and 41 runs scored. So 17 home runs and 41 runs scored. All right, let's check out Ichiro. Ichiro's come back down to where he was in real life. He's hitting 353 in the game, and in real life, he hit 372. Look at these hits, though. The hits keep a-coming. He's hotter than a K-Tel record. These hits keep a-coming. None against Pittsburgh. 1 at bat. I guess he must have pinched hit there. Yeah. He pinched hit and lost his hitting streak. None against Atlanta. So yeah, he's still on fire. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard here for the combined total. Bo Bichette with a 370 average for Toronto. Buxton with 22 home runs to lead the way, and Rafael Devers 51 RBIs. Babe Ruth is leading in slugging, OPS, WAR. What? Babe Ruth is leading the league in triples? What kind of matrix are we in? He's got 4 stolen bases, only been caught once. Wow. Ichiro's had an impact on him. He's got some speed all of a sudden. So yeah, he's heading towards an MVP season. Stolen bases, Ruiz, Mullins, Suzuki is tied for second in the league with 25 stolen bases. And hits, he's got to be number 1. Where is he on hits? No, he's not number 1. Bichette, Daza, Suzuki. So Suzuki tied with 77 hits for second in the entire league. All right, I am going to sim up to the All-Star game. We are on our break, back in 2 minutes' time, and we'll see if one or both get to play in the All-Star game. And I'll pay out the no-winners on the bet. All right, new poll up. New poll. Here you see the standings at the All-Star game. The Seattle Mariners are 1 game back of the Texas Rangers. So let's make it a little interesting here. Will Seattle make the Final 4 in the postseason? With Ichiro, with Babe Ruth. Will they do it and make the Final 4? Interesting. No is the obvious, easy answer to get yourself some Hound Biscuits. However, you have faith in Ichiro and Babe Ruth. Maybe they can do it finally. So at the All-Star break, let's find out if one or both players will make the team. We're not going to play the All-Star game. We're simply going to go through and do a quick sim of it. For the American League, Jimenez, Trout, Judge, Alvarez, Devers, Diaz, Rutschman, Lau, and Bichette are your all-star starters. There is no Ichiro. There is no Babe Ruth as a starter. We will riot if they're not on the roster. Come on, show us the American League reserves. Babe Ruth is there. Ichiro is not an all-star. All right, we'll see you next episode. Which is unbelievable, but so much, I guess. Stanton got in, Buxton got in, Duvall got in, Trout, Judge, and Renfroe got in. Well, that is disappointing. That is. All right, let's go to the entire game here. Since Babe Ruth is not even starting, I thought for sure it was a shoo-in, unless he had a really bad month. So Babe Ruth would pinch hit for Alvarez, stays in the game in left field, and goes 0 for 2 with a strikeout. So not very memorable. And at the All-Star break, again, Seattle was 1 game back. Let's look at our statistics here. Ichiro's not injured. He's hitting .341 with 37 stolen bases. He's even got a home run. Who did he get that home run off of? Home run versus early in the season against Oakland. In Oakland, Ichiro with the home run. Yeah, here's a guy hitting .341 and doesn't make the All-Star game. Okay. Well, Babe, where are you at right now? You're still on fire. You're hitting .344, 6.2 WAR, and he has 27 home runs, still on pace for 49. So those of you in the 40 to 49 club, you got to be getting a little bit nervous. See Travis's May message for the A's owner on Twitch? No, I did not catch that. I did not see that, Boiler Nemo. I will go, or Boiled Egg, Boiler Nemo. I saw the B. He's a good follow on Twitch. Travis May. Trevor May. Travis May. Travis or Trevor? Trevor. Okay, yeah. I thought it was Trevor. Okay, let's go to the next month. Giancarlo Stanton leading the AL with 30 home runs, tied with Mike Trout. Not a big home run year. Kyle Schwarber leading the NL with 25. Devers with 91 runs batted in, though. And Babe Ruth still leading in slugging, still leading in WAR. Bo Bichette. Stephen Kwan with an 18-game current hitting streak. 19. 20. How far can you go, Kwan? 21. Oh, he's lighting it up. He's the next Ichiro. It stopped at 22. 22-game hitting streak for Stephen Kwan. Joey Wendell as a 19-gamer in the NL. Okay, Seattle is only half a game out now. We're at the end of July, half a game for the Seattle Mariners. And let's check out the wild card. They are in trouble. They lost 3 in a row, 1.5 out of a wild card. So their best chance probably is winning the division over Texas. The LA Angels have caught up. Worst record in baseball right now goes to your Washington Nationals and Detroit Tigers. Neither have fit 40 wins yet. Sorry who trying to ball, but Detroit is not having a good matrix season. Okay. Babe, at the end of July, 34 home runs, on pace for 52. Those you in the 50 club, I don't even know if there were many in the 50 club. Let me sim the next month. And then we're going to go look at our sheet. Playoffs. Seattle, 3-game lead. Even though they went 5-5 in the last 10, they have a 3-game lead all of a sudden on September 1st in the AL, which is the worst division leading record, which means they would face the Cleveland Guardians right now in the playoffs. Wow, did not see that coming. Babe Ruth hitting 44 home runs, on pace for 54. So it looks like he is going to crack that 50 home run mark. And Ichiro hitting 323. He's fallen off the pace a little bit. Yeah, he's got 69 strikeouts, 49 stolen bases, and they don't have him starting right now. Seattle has changed their lineup around, and now maybe he's not tired. What the heck, Seattle? Fire the manager. They have Ichiro on the bench in favor of Hernandez in right, Rodriguez in center, and Babe in left field with Kelenic as their DH. I did not see that coming either. They slight him in the All-Star game. And now he's got the second best average on the team, and they're benching him. I don't think he's going to re-sign a contract there. Shame. What a shame. All right, we're going to go to halfway through the month just to see if there's any kind of suspense going on here. Seattle, 2 games up on Texas. It's going to be Seattle, Texas, Los Angeles with an outside chance. Texas coming back a bit. They bench Ichiro. Not cool, OOTP. Not cool. Benching your second. Maybe that was just on the day I was on. Maybe his wife is having a baby. I don't know. But that was just weird. Okay, playoffs. Seattle, 3-game lead over Texas halfway through the month of September. Magic number is 12 for the Mariners. In terms of our poll, 39% said yes, they will reach the Final Four. 61% said no. 50,000, perfect, 50,000, yeah, perfect points, I wish. 50,000 Helm Biscuits on the line. And let's see how they're doing Ichiro here. He's still on the bench. He's playing quite a bit, pinch hitting, but he hasn't played a full game in 5 days. And he's not injured, hitting 322. He did hit the 50 stolen base mark, though. Babe Ruth still has the fire symbol. He's got 48 home runs, on pace for 53. 2 more to eliminate all you 40 to 49ers. 2 more. All right, 3-game lead. They play Oakland. They play Texas. Ooh, 6 games remaining against Texas. 7 games. All right, well, we got to go up to the Texas series. Got to go up to the 22nd. Two-game lead, 7 games coming up against Texas. And, they got a 5-game lead now. That they swept Oakland, but really, who doesn't? Really? That's expected. Texas for 3, Houston for 3, and then at home for 4 games against Texas. The question is, are they still within wild card if they lose out? Texas is 3 out of the wild card, 5 away from Seattle. So Seattle still in pretty good shape of making it. Babe, did he hit 50 yet? Babe currently has 49 with 10 games to go. He's got to hit. He's got to get one more home run, right? First game against the Rangers is a 6-9, 9-6 loss, 6-9 loss. How appropriate. A 6-9 loss. Babe Ruth does not get a home run. Game 2 against the Rangers. They win it in extras, 4-3 in the 10th inning. And Hernandez with the home run. Nothing for Babe. He's still sitting at 49. He's got 129 ribbies. All right, if they win this game, they pretty much, I think, have clinched the division. Third game in Texas, a 4-2 victory. Home runs by Kalenic, Rodriguez, and Suarez. Babe still at 49 with 7 to play. Playoffs, 6 up on the Rangers. Magic number is 2, which should be easily done. First game at home to Houston. A 2-1 victory. No home runs, only 2 hits for Seattle. Kalenic and France, the only 2 hits in the game, and Ichiro is not playing. A shame. Have they clinched? 1. The magic number is 1. Any Ranger loss, any Seattle win will clinch them first place in the AL West. Game 2 against Houston. They lose 4-3. Home runs by Rodriguez and Hernandez. Babe still at 49. Final game against Houston. Win and they're in. They do win. Your Seattle Mariners have clinched the AL West. Scoring, Houston scored 6. They almost came back. Houston with 6 runs in the 9th. Home runs by Suzuki, his second, saying, "Coach, what the heck are you doing? I can hit home runs." Oh, no, Suzuki didn't. Kalenic got it. Suzuki got a couple bases. They actually started Suzuki. And look, he took him to victory. Go figure. So there it is. Seattle clinches. Texas, half a game out of a wild card. So as of right now, Seattle would play the Tampa Bay Rays. Seattle's either going to play Tampa Bay or Texas. Okay. Babe still has 49 home runs. He's got 4 games left. He's at home against the Rangers. It's a 3-2 victory. Home run by Rodriguez, who's hit quite a few recently. Babe did not play in this game. Uh-oh. Is he tired or is he injured? Next game against Texas. A 4-1 victory. Babe Ruth does play, goes 0 for 3 in the game. In a slump. Sitting at 49. Good to see you, Dr. Dynastic. We'll be over there no later than 12:15. No later. We're almost done here. Babe Ruth has 49 home runs, one more, and it pushes some people out of the contest. He's got 2 games left. I thought it was a given. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. No home runs in his last 9 games. He needs one more. One more for the 50 to 59 crew to try and win 10 packs. All right. Second last game of the season against Texas. It is end of the month, so we're getting the save. It is coffee time. Some of yours. Come on, babe, don't hit one. And others are, come on, babe, hit one. It is a 7-3 loss. Babe Ruth goes 2 for 3. And there it is. On the second last day of the season, Babe Ruth hits number 50. So close. So close. And they win the final game 10-3. I know it's not satisfactory that he doesn't hit one in his last game. So he hits 50 on the nose. We better save that game because we don't want to have to replay everything. Let's save it up. All right, the regular season has ended. The playoffs are ready to get underway. We still have to find out if he's going to be MVP. Babe will finish with a 344. 344 average with 50 home runs. Ichiro on the bench finishes with a 323 average, 52 stolen bases, 4 home runs for Ichiro, 181 hits, great season, 2.9 WAR, but the coach, he had a falling out with the coach in August, and the coach said, "We're not starting you every game." We'll see what they do in the playoffs. Okay. So we know Seattle plays against Tampa Bay. Winner takes on the Jays. Seattle wins game 1 and they advance. Your Seattle Mariners have gone to the division series against my Toronto Blue Jays. The Twins, the Guardians, Dodgers, Padres, Brewers, Braves. They need to win one more series for you to collect your Hound Biscuits if you bet yes. All right, Seattle, Toronto. Game number 1 in Toronto. 2 in Toronto, 2 in Seattle. Last game if needed in Toronto. And it is a 6-3 victory for Seattle. Suarez, Ruth, France hit home runs. Game 2. Seattle wins 11-1. France with 2 home runs. Suarez, Hernandez, Babe Ruth. We go to game number 3. Back home in Seattle will be Bassett against Kirby. Does Toronto come back? They do not. Another 11-1 victory. Babe Ruth is MVP of the series. And boy, oh boy, does he have a series. 4 for 5 or 4 RBIs in that game, 2 for 5. Home runs by Ruth. He hit a couple. He's got 4 in the playoffs. Wong hits a home run. Rodriguez hits a home run. And Kirby goes 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Your Seattle Mariners take Babe where he's only been one other time before. He's only been to the Final Four once. I think it was with San Diego. Maybe twice. Maybe twice. Padres, Brewers, Guardians, Mariners. We'll be back for the last segment right after this 2-minute break. Let's see if they can do it. Go Mariners. All right, we are back in. Welcome back. Can we win Ichiro and Babe Ruth a World Series ring in 2023 with the Seattle Mariners? It is Final Four time, baby. Seattle, Cleveland, even record pretty much throughout the season. Seattle had a 4-3 edge in terms of wins over Cleveland in the season. And in the other series, it was close as well. San Diego took 4 of 7 from Milwaukee. So good to see no Dodgers and Braves and Yankees and Red Sox. We got 4 underdog teams, I think, in the Final Four this week. We truly are in the Matrix. All right, game number 1 in Seattle. Seattle will host the first 2 games, and it will go to, got to sim ahead a couple days here. Players get a lot of rest. Bieber against Castillo. Game 1 will go to Seattle, 8-4 victory. Home runs by Wong or Seattle, his first of the playoffs. Game number 2, McKenzie versus Kirby. Kirby 2-0, McKenzie 2-0. Seattle wins convincingly 11-1. Where did this team come from? Ichiro pinch hits. Babe Ruth goes 0 for 4, but he does have a run scored. And home runs by Rayleigh, Wong, Hernandez, Kalenic. Home run machine for Seattle. Wow. Yeesh. Okay, next up, off day, and then they head over to Cleveland. They head to the East. Game 3, Gilbert on the mound, and it's a 9-7 victory for Cleveland. All right, they're back in the series. Home runs by Rayleigh and by Babe Ruth, his first of this series. Game number 4, Ray against Morris. Robbie Ray, Cody Morris. Will it be tied up? Yes, it will. 7-4 for Cleveland. Home field takes all 4 games so far in these playoffs. Game 5, Castillo, a great bronze card, by the way, and Shane Bieber. Castillo is 3-0 in these playoffs. Can he keep it going? And this game goes to Seattle 9-8 in the pivotal Game 5. Seattle scores 2 in the top of the 9th. Home runs by Babe Ruth, Kalenic. This Kalenic kid, he's having a really good playoffs. I don't know how he is in real life, but he's coming through. Suzuki, 1 pinch hit. He gets a hit with that pinch hit, but they don't have him starting. Babe Ruth, his 7th home run of these playoffs. Wow. All right, they head back home for game number 6. McKenzie versus Kirby. Kirby 3-0, McKenzie 2-1. Can they clinch, or do we have a game 7? We have a game 7. Seattle will lose 4-2. 3 runs in the 6th inning by Cleveland will be enough. And no home runs for Seattle in this game. And Kirby takes his first loss of the postseason. We are heading to game 7. Babe, so close to making his first World Series. How can we not slow sim this? How can we not? Game 7 in Seattle. Gilbert on the mound, Jimenez at bat as we go to the 2nd inning, 0-0. We go to inning 3. Still scoreless. Let's head to the bottom of the inning. 0-0. We go to the fourth, and there we have it. Seattle has taken a 2-0 lead on a double by Crawford, a sacrifice fly by Hernandez, and a Babe Ruth home run, 407 feet. Babe hits one out of the park. All right, let's go to the fifth. Still 2-0. To the sixth we go. Cleveland gets one back. It is 2-1. We head to 7. Oh, Seattle gives up a couple. In the 6th inning is 3-2 Cleveland as we head to the bottom of 7. Can the Mariners get anything going? They do not. Top of 8, 3-2. As we go to bottom of 8, 3-2 game. I have faith in Seattle. I do. J.P. Crawford at the plate in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes the pitch. That is a ground ball to second. Can he beat it out? No. It is the first out of the 8th inning. We go to the top of the order. J-Rod at the plate. He watches that one inside. That is ball 4. And Seattle has the tying run on base with Hernandez up, hitting .396 in the playoffs. 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. He goes down swinging. Baseball was made for moments like this. 7th game. Down by 1, runner on first, Babe Ruth at the plate. You could not script this much better. Here comes the pitch. 2-2 count. Babe swings. Unfortunately, he just gets under that. And that is going to be a fly out to short. Mariners go down. We head to the top of 9. Munoz trying to keep things under control. Deep fly ball, 1 away. Mike Zunino at the plate for Cleveland. That one's going to fall into left field. Cleveland has a runner on with 1 out. And Stephen Kwan at the plate. Oh, that one's going to sting. Uh-oh. That reminded me of Dave Stieb earlier, where he hit a guy in Game 7. Rosario, 1 away, make that 2 away. He strikes out looking. All right, Seattle. Key at bat. You need Josh Bell, the number 8 hitter. You need to get him. He goes down swinging too, and we head to the bottom of 9. First at bat, strikeout. Come on, bring in Ichiro. You need a hit. He hasn't played in the game. Ty France could hit a dinger, though. Here comes the pitch, 1-1 count. That one is hit deep to left field, but not the trajectory to get over the wall. It is the second out. Seattle down to their last at bat. Maybe. Ichiro on the bench. They're going to let Colton Wong hit instead. First pitch. Swinging, and he beats it out. Wow. Ichiro with the pinch hit. That one's going to fall in front of the center fielder. Run, Colton, run. Oh, doesn't quite get there. And that is going to do it. The catcher strikes out. Runners on first and second. And the Cleveland Guardians come back from being 3 games down. Babe Ruth, you gave it your all. 8 home runs in the playoffs. This was the year, Babe. This was the year you should have done it. So Cleveland and San Diego will meet in the World Series. Let's find out who our winner is. Cleveland seems like a team of destiny. However, the Padres take the first 3 and they sweep what could have been Padres sweep 4-0. I'd still give MVP of the series to Babe. 8 home runs. You bring Ichiro in, which was a good call. He got the hit, but he should have played the whole game, Seattle. You only had 7 hits on the game. What are you doing? Fire the coach. Bring in Pete Carroll. He could probably do better. Jeff, welcome back to 1985. Not quite. Not quite. But yeah, it is a tough one if you're a Seattle fan, having those 2 players on the team. But hey, at least they made the show. They made the Final Four. All right, we got to go and find out if Babe will win the most valuable player. Then we'll look at the stats. Starting with the American League, the National League, your award winners will be Austin Riley, MVP of the NL, 397 average, 5.5 WAR. Your Cy Young winner from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Julio Urias. He goes 18-6, a 2.41 ERA. Esquiel Tovar is your Rookie of the Year for Colorado. And 4-time winner Josh Hader takes home the Cy Young, 42 saves for the champion San Diego Padres. Babe couldn't win a championship on San Diego, but they win one without him. All right, let's check out the AL. Moment of truth. Does Babe win the MVP? He does. Of course he does. 344 average, 10.3 WAR, which I think was the highest WAR someone predicted. Toronto's Kevin Gausman will win your Cy Young, going 22-7 with a 4.4 WAR, 3.21 ERA, and a 9.3 K per 9. Gunnar Henderson from Baltimore, your Rookie of the Year, 5.2 WAR, 23 home runs, 161 hits. Go Gunnar. And your Reliever of the Year, Duran, 2-3, 40 saves, 1.25 ERA, and a 2.2 WAR. So Babe gets there with the MVP. So now we've got to go and write down some numbers here. Babe, so sorry. Man, did you ever have a playoffs? All right, Babe will finish up with 50 home runs. He will have 129 RBIs, 189 hits, and 121 runs scored. He does win the MVP. Tiebreakers, how many walks will he have? 118. And his final WAR, 10.3. Guys, it's been a fun episode. We gave some things away. I am back with Charles on the Hawk Report on Thursday. Thank you. Hoveman100, the only follow today. I almost went over on follows and subscribers, the first time ever, I think. But Hoveman, 9 minutes ago, you kept the streak going. We got at least one follow today. So thank you for that. Again, as always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. The world is a really interesting place right now. Take care of yourself, take care of others, be aware of your surroundings, all that kind of stuff, and enjoy things. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. Playoffs are on. It's a great day for baseball and hockey. It's a great day for baseball. Thank you, guys. You mean so much to me, the community. Stay tuned. We're going over to Dr. Dynastic. See you on Thursday. Laptop Pound signing off. Enter the new YouTube video. It is up. It's waiting for you. 5 packs. The draw on Saturday. This has been episode number 140, Babe in the Matrix, the Seattle version. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next episode.
A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you. I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city, and the sun is shining. Oh, well, isn't it a pity? And every year has its share of tears, but every now and then it's scarlet rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine.